Okay, part 2 of the Craftsman Intech 18 horsepower lawn tractor motor. So, new parts came today. I got the new housing, the old one, as you can see. I'm trying to put it in the light as I'm showing things. You can see the gouging from the bearings. Here's the new. You can see just a little bit of wear, but it's so minute you can't even feel it. I've mic'd it, and I've also put them together, and really nice tight fit. One of the things that they talk about is making sure that we replace the oil seal, which I haven't. This is the old one. You can see down inside, you find the hole where you return. There you go. You can see the hole down inside there. That's the oil return. So you have to be really careful not to push the sleeve of this seal past that ring. And so what happens, and again, this is not wear, that's just a little bit of burnishing. I haven't polished that one up yet, but so the way it works is oil gets pumped down here through the oil pump, which is on the other side. This is the intake filter. It screens it, pulls it into the pump. Pump goes through the oil filter under pressure, goes through the oil filter, through the line here, and is injected directly into the bearing here. And there is no, it's just that bearing and the camshaft is all that's there. And then the oil in this region, because this is how it sits on the lawnmower, flat, the oil pressure seeps down through here and drains through that little hole, and then it drains back into the oil sump pan right here. So if this ever gets low, so in other words, if this ever gets below this filter right here, so oil, if it gets down below this filter, it starts sucking air, and so then all of a sudden you have no oil in this region. If you drive the bearing or the seal over that hole, then what happens is it has no place for it to go, and so basically it just kind of gets pressurized inside that area and forces it past the seal. So that's the reason why you want to watch that. So anyway, I bought these online on eBay, and both of them are good. So this is the old one. This one's junk. It's totally trash. There's nothing I can really use on it. I'll use the oil pump, obviously, that's from the old one. It's in great shape. Everything else is perfect on this one. Good shape. And then the cranks. Here are the crankshafts. So here is the old one right here. You can see the wear. So here that's the wear that was on the sump housing in the bearing area. This is the new one. Got this online. Said it had never been used. I think it has a tiny bit. I really can't tell very much. It's pretty clean. This looks, you can see machining marks on this. This is not from wear. There's no wear on that, so just machining marks there. We'll be reusing the counterweight. Counterweights suspend the this is what suspends the counterweights. They're on these posts here, and basically it's the eccentric. So as you see in the camshaft, you can see how that's an eccentric. That's where those ride, and as the camshaft rotates up and down, it lifts and lowers, so that that's what balances the engine. So that's your harmonic. It's like a harmonic balancer. It just kind of moves up and down. You have to get the right one, because this shaft, the way it rides, as you can see, this groove right here, this groove, fits down inside here like so, and then it rides up and down on the surface like this, as it's just kind of guided there, but it's not. Anyway, it's held in there with the crank. So, anyways, excited. Parts look great. There was a little bit of surface rust, and I took a little bit of 1200 wet and dry and just touched that up, and it all came off beautifully. Just that surface rust, and looked perfect. Excited to get this together. I forgot to oil the or buy the gaskets. That's my next thing. I gotta go get some gaskets. Just ordered gasket set. It was online. I had it in the box and I forgot to push order. So I'll get a gasket set for the sump. I'll get 2 new seals. One seal that'll replace this one that's in here. I don't know how old it is, and might as well get rid of it. And then I'm going to replace the seal that's on the main crank. I mean, it feels like it's okay. It's still soft, but might as well just replace it. No reason. It's apart. No reason to keep it. So there we are. I've mic'd them. They're perfect fits. Looks good.